as part of our discussion with my group, we were discussing what do we need as gay people in media. And the things that we came up with was, in order for us to get to that point, was what can we do away with so that we can see what's left. That's where our conversation was headed by the group. And we said gay actors need to start playing gay roles. In media, we've had enough of straight people playing gay men while we have gay people. That's an international topic. It's been discussed so many times, where straight people play gay characters in television, while we have openly gay actors that can play those. In South Africa, we're experiencing the same thing. And I'm sure you guys heard what's this? Esau. And then where we need to get gay characters played by gay actors. And that's one that we can need to have. And then we found that gay people are exploited for being gay in the media. And it came up, when Tabo was still sitting here, or when you're gay, being famous for being gay, that's an exploitation. And the media saw that. And they use it against us. And we need we also saw we need gay leads. Gay leads in television, in radio, in media, on posters, everywhere. Is seeing the gay as a friend, or according to, or a hearsay from a gay person. Gay people need to be more in the forefront as human beings, more than as gay people in the media. And also it came up, Hansa, we're in our conversations, or you'll never be just a doctor. You'll be a gay doctor. Why can't your lead role be a doctor? On radio, in media, on a poster, is seen as a friend. We're tired of being poster kids for HIV and AIDS. As gay people, it's exhausting. How do you post the condom and get the gays? We'll never be portrayed as regular human beings in the media. So we need to do away with that. And Lebanon said this one, that gay people are copywritten. You have one gay character, it translates throughout everything. Every show, every radio broadcast. As a presenter on radio, there were examples mentioned. Patrick, we did mention the examples, Mas. Boy, no. Gay people are copywritten. There's a blueprint.
Oh, okay. I was saying that sometimes you find that one of the reasons why gay people must last in their fame. And I said some of them they don't have substance. The only thing they have is being gay. You know, they have nothing else to offer. Unlike Somizi, he can cook, he can do this and that and that and that. And then and then we're done. You know? So
no shade. So yes, low probability. Gay people have a blueprint of how you need to be in the media. We're always silenced, and I also wrote it coincides with gays not being original. We're not original. We have a blueprint. How many gay on TV? You have to be loud. You have to be there. Everywhere. your media persona has to be over the top so that people can see you're gay. Not people can see that you're a fantastic journalist. You'll be the gay journalist, our land sensation. We ourselves need to do away with that before we start approaching the media on that. And the strange thing that we also found out is that most of these things that we are complaining about, that we are writing about, are written by gay people. Most of the top writers in television are gay people. Producers, creators, our voices are not being heard because of the blueprint. Gays are very marginalized. We are stigmatized as gay people in the media, as gay people on radio, as gay people on Twitter. You'll never trend as a gay person for something that's not gay or gay associated. That's what's going to make you a sensation. And we feed the monster that is the media that. Why can't you be famous? Example, look at what happened with Andy. Andy Ngobe, yes, Andy Khatu. Yalungi la Khatu kina story sate. Yalungi boss. So look at what happened with Andy. It would not have been a sensation. It would not have been funny. It would not have been such a huge thing if the gay rumor was not attached. The fact that you attached a gay rumor to a celebrity, Lena gay, the media picks it up like this. We forget that you cheated on your wife. But you cheated on your wife with a man. Now that's an angle. So being gay has become that thing that we need to do away with in the media as a highlight. And are gays sexualized on television, in the media? I made an example of advertised condom or like that. Yeah, AIDS. Drugs, they can't feature by themselves. Add sex in there. Gays are overly sexualized, but we are a sexual being. And the media saw that, and the media exploits it. They could have had a gay storyline on Isono himself, but they had to add sex in order to emphasize. Intersections would have not been intersections without that sex scene. After 9 was only After 9, not because it had a gay storyline and not because it was purely gay. It was gay because sex. So gay people are overly sexual. We are over-sexualized in the media, which is the monster that we fed. Because the sexual difference self we fed. Like somebody mentioned, I'm not sure if it was in my group or earlier, well, what's the first thing you say when somebody comes from a date?
Oh,
yes, it was Hosu So we are a sexual being and we fed the monster that is the media how to portray us.
The content that was covered by Teddy is pretty much what we also spoke about, and perhaps I should just do what I call a rebuttal of what really has been highlighted by them. So basically what we were saying is that there are limits. Like you already mentioned the fact that heterosexual men or people who identify themselves as straight are playing homosexual roles in our TV productions, and it is a problem because then it has certain limits. We spoke about the certain limits that that a straight man can go, or they cannot go beyond particular boundaries in expressing the love and the affection that would otherwise have been better expressed by gay men. You understand? You know, we know Isono, there is two heterosexual people because they identify as heterosexual. People playing a homosexual role. We've never seen them kissing, not even once. There isn't a kiss. But however, there is a problem with also a storyline that has been repeated thousands and gazillion times on TV. A child discovering that they are gay and being disowned by a family. We've had enough of that issue already. You understand? We are tired of an after 9 story of a man who's married to a female and now is cheating with a gay guy. That story has been told before. You understand? Why don't we now tell a different story of a homosexual person who has been accepted by his own family, who is loved by his own family, you understand, and turns out to be a lawyer, a doctor, you understand, and is celebrated by the family, and there is, other than what wedding, we've never seen any other wedding on any production on television. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what we need to do. We need to tell different stories of homosexuality, and there's diversity, and there's a lot of how do you call it, types, if I may, for lack of a better word, of homosexuality. It's not everybody, like, everybody does something South Africa, you know? We have idols now, we've got, but we don't have drag race SA now, do we?
No.
I don't think we've got, you know, the story of people who are on the extreme side of homosexuality is not told. You understand? We've got drag queens here, people who are still experiencing a lot of prejudice, a lot of discrimination, you know, and their stories are not told. When you talk about a gay storyline, you talk about somebody who is almost straight, you know, or who is just, you know, just discovered that they are gay. But what about that small child who is in a rural Eastern Cape, who loves playing with dolls and loves putting weeds, has never seen somebody like them on television? You understand? So that is the kind of content we should be pushing for here in South Africa. You know, that our stories, as diverse as we are, needs to be told. And they need to be told from our own lips and our own mouths.
No.
You understand? We don't need as a person who is heterosexual telling our own stories. You do say that many of these people have, you know, are story writers and they are homosexual. You understand? But I don't understand. Why is it when it comes to the important role of somebody expressing their story as you have written it, why is it that you don't find somebody that can relate to that particular character? So, and then there's some gentleman who told us about the policy, of course, that, you know, we need to influence the policy. And I said that, you know, if the policy is that full expression ought to be given to show heterosexual love and affection and way of living, the same rights afforded to heterosexuality must be given to homosexuality roles to express ourselves optimally. You understand? So, without ranting, without, you know, repeating what you said, because basically you stole all our points. So basically that's where we come from. That's the background of what we spoke about. And the other thing that we spoke about is that why is it that if a homosexual person is going to be on a radio show or a TV show, they need to be, you know, accompanied by some heterosexual people as well, you know. You know, we've never had, I mean, will we ever have a Thapelo Chacha show where I talk about life issues and I'm still gay? You understand? And me being gay and being a TV host does not particularly mean I have to talk about everything homosexual. You understand? There are so many things that affect us in life. There is unemployment in South Africa. There is ANC that we don't know whether we are going to vote for it or not. You know, there are so so many things that affect us as human beings. That is why being gay, like you said, should not be the center of your life, should not be your career. It's what you do behind closed doors. That is why people should not know you as Teddy the Gay, as you said. You know, I'm Thapelo before I exercise my sexuality. You know, 90% of my time I'm not having sex.
Yeah.
You know? You know, I'm either in a boardroom, I'm having a certain meeting, or you understand? Gay people also wear suits and go to these professional streams, you understand? They are bankers, you see that. That's why they even say that gay people have money, you understand? We need to tell a story that sometimes we needed so much recognition and validation while we were in high school. That's why we worked more harder than an average person. That's the story that we need to tell. They ask me all the time, why do gay people have money? I said, we are hard workers because we just need you to take us serious at some point. You understand? So that is why I cannot be, mediocrity is not part of me. I do not want average things. You understand? I do not want average things. While you waste your money on certain things, I waste my money on myself. I take care of myself and my family. You understand? Like, people ask, why do gay people have money? You built your mom a house. I built my mom a house because I did not fall pregnant at 13. You did. So you understand what I mean? So there are so many things that contribute to our lives that are so pivotal and that explains a gay story and a gay life.